HomeGoods. Usually when I go to HomeGoods, they break up everything and I don't find anything at all. It's a funny story. Last summer when I brought along my girlfriend with me, a friend of mine, some of the employees were coming out and they seen us in the dumpster. Now, prior to that, things were not broken. Everything was in one piece, and I was getting so much merchandise out of the dumpster. But as soon as they caught us, from that point forward, they break up everything. Now, some of the things that I'm finding on this dumpster dive some are personal items. I usually don't take personal items, but they were, how can I say it? Put it this way, I wouldn't take it if it was clothes, any type of material, but things like books or games, things of that nature, I would definitely take it. So here I just came back to the car to put my light on my head because it was kind of dark inside the dumpster. And now I'm just walking back to see what else they have in there. They have a lot of broken glass in there. And there's going to be a part where I reach forward and I actually see that piece of glass right there. I reached forward and I sliced underneath my arm. I sliced myself open. Fortunately, the cut wasn't deep, but it was deep enough where, it broke the skin. So when I got back in the car, I made sure I doused it in 90% alcohol. And then once I got home, obviously I showered. I took my usual 40-minute shower. And then I put alcohol on it. And what's the other, that red stuff that you put on? Not Benadine. Is it Benadine? Yeah, I put Benadine on it. And then I put bacitration. So I think I'll be fine because like I said, the cut wasn't deep, but it did open the skin a little bit. So I think I'll be fine. So I'm just checking out the books. I didn't have a bag or a box or anything, so I was constantly running back and forth to the car. So now I'm just finding more books. I think there are books in. No, they're not books. I don't remember what's in this bag. Let's see. What did I find in that bag? Oh yeah, it was some flowers. I didn't want to take it because it's just not my cup of tea, but I decided to take it and donate it to someone. That was a really cool find right there. It was a huge alligator, and right about here I squeezed it and it growled. It scared the heck out of me. I thought that was so funny. It's about 14 to 16 inches long. And when I find things, at the end of the day, once I'm done, I take everything to my storage and I disinfect it with 99% alcohol. I wipe everything down. The things that I keep, the things that I donate, the things that I list in my eBay store, the things that I list in my vintage store. I would never, ever give out this stuff without disinfecting it. And I would hope that other divers do the same thing. So this is my first video. I've gone dumpster diving plenty of times and found a substantial amount of merchandise. It's ridiculous how wasteful this country is. Well, not even this country, because there are other countries that have dumpster divers as well, but it's such a waste. It really breaks my heart to see all these things being thrown away when they can be donated to the homeless shelter. I mean, these kids would love the toys that I find. As a matter of fact, the toys that I find, 50% of them are given away. And the other half, I sell it on my in my vintage store, or my eBay store, or my Depop store. But whenever I go dumpster diving, I donate at least 40% of the items. Like this piece here is really pretty. Not my type of decor, but I ended up donating that. The top of the flower comes off, and you can put like cookies or candy or something in there. It was brand new, still taped up and everything. So I gave it to my neighbor. She loved it. And again, I disinfected it prior to giving it to her. I don't know what that thing was, but I did not take it. You'll find in a lot of my videos things that I leave behind. Some viewers may become frustrated with that and are like, take it, take it, take it. Oh my gosh, that is so nice. But I don't take, how can I say this? I take the majority of items that I find. I am literally running out of space in my storage. I'm finding merchandise faster than I can sell it. So if I don't have anywhere to store it, I'll just leave it there for the next dumpster diver, or unfortunately, it'll end up in the landfill. At the end of the video, I'm going to give you my vintage store. If you see anything that you like, I'd appreciate your support. So these things here that I found, I thought they were like pot scrubber things, but they were some sort of decor. That was actually a nice little lamp. One of the petals were missing, and I just left it there. But I think I go on to find 2 more lamps. Let's see. And I did keep one of them. That's an empty garbage. That was some kind of, I don't know, fragrance something, but the glass was broken on top, so I left it. Oh, another lamp that I found. It was in pretty good shape, but I just decided to leave it there. Someone else can find it and take it. But the third lamp, I believe, that's coming out in a few seconds. That was broken, that dish. That was a really nice dish too, but it was cracked, so I left it there. Where's that other lamp? I know there's a third lamp. Did I not film it? Maybe I took it in the second half. I'm not sure, but there was another lamp in there. And it was really nice. It was not a solar, but it had a USB cord, and it worked. It was a cute little lamp. So now I'm on the other side, and this is where I find more items that were dumped by people. But a lot of the items that I found was actually brand new. Like this set of books that I found, brand new, pages not even turned. They're children's books. So I ended up keeping those, and I'm going to list that in my vintage store if anyone is interested. And I keep my prices very low because it's important that I move these items so I can have space to bring in the new items. Like, for example, I couldn't take those other 2 lamps because I just don't have the space. So I try to keep my prices extremely low. Now, I found a few toy guns. I don't like toy guns, but I kept them and I donated them, of course, after I disinfected them. They look like toy guns, so I was okay with taking them. So yeah, I donated them to my neighbor. This is my first time doing a voiceover, so let me know in the comments how it sounds, if you could understand me, if you could hear me clearly. This is my first video. I normally do not go dumpster diving in Crocs. I always wear either boots or sneakers to protect my feet. But on this day, I really wasn't planning on going dumpster diving. This is a random dumpster diving trip. I usually wear a pair of old pants, an old t-shirt, and some sneakers. Now earlier on this day, I went dumpster diving at CVS, and I came home with a wealth of items. I didn't record it. I'm just learning how to use this camera. And at that time, I didn't have an SD card, but I came home with a wealth of items from the CVS dumpster. About 150 to 200 greeting cards, a wealth of medication, OTC medication. I mean,
they just steal everything away, huh? They be like, nah, we don't want nothing.
So yeah, I found a lot of stuff at CVS today. But back to this, I was just kind of mumbling to myself, saying how these people just threw away everything. They were like, oh, we don't want nothing. It's interesting because if you would have asked me 20 years ago, would you ever go dumpster diving? I would say, heck no. You would never, ever, ever catch me in a dumpster. And here I am dumpster diving. But the difference is it's retail dumpster diving, right? It's not like you're dumpster diving, or it's not like I'm dumpster diving in a restaurant dumpster where it's absolutely smelly and disgusting and rotten food. This is a different environment. I mean, there are times you go to a retail dumpster dumpster and it smells like death. But for the most part, it's nothing like a restaurant's dumpster. Again, it's retail dumpster diving. I have so much fun doing this. It's like going on a treasure hunt. And it makes me feel so good to donate. The smile on the people's faces. And it's funny, I don't tell them where I got it from because they may, I don't know, they may reject it, or I don't know. I just don't tell people where I get these gifts, from. Again, I just make sure I disinfect everything prior to giving it away. That book in my hand is actually brand new. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Lots of goodies in there. So now I'm getting back in the car, and this is when I check my arm and I realize I sliced myself up pretty good. Now that's me spraying 99% alcohol on my hands. I just, when I get in my car, I absolutely positively do not touch nothing until my hands are 100% sanitized. Now this 99%, it dries your hand out, but that's okay. Because once I'm done, I go home, I shower, I moisturize, and I'm good to go. It is imperative that my hands are clean. I just don't do germs after dumpster diving. So now I'm putting alcohol on my arm where I sliced it open, and now I'm using a wet one, yeah. And the bag of wet ones that I use, I douse that in alcohol. I take a whole bottle of alcohol and I put it in there because they come in handy when I'm dumpster diving. But anyway, I'm sure you don't want to see too much of this, so I will fade out.
That is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye until next time.